ready, get set, because it's
time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
Boom, we are live, guys. How is everyone doing on this Paranormal Tuesday? Oh, it's a good one, guys. We had to go to the polls, if you will. We did put up a vote on what we should cover today, guys. Hey, by the way, welcome to It's 420 Somewhere podcast. I'm your host, Brian Brown, and it is Paranormal Tuesday, guys. This is the show where Monday through Friday we count down to the best time of day, 420, guys. And you don't have to be here live to celebrate 420. You could be at home. You could be, you name it. You could be at home. You could be at work on the down low. You could be wherever you need to be. And you can celebrate 420. Whatever time it is, you can celebrate 420. When you need that peace of mind and you need to be elevated, that's when it's time to celebrate 420, guys. Let's some light in on the situation. All right, guys, and it is Paranormal Tuesday. We get into all sorts of crazy stuff. Weed Wednesday, True Crime Thursday, Baked and Unboxed on Friday, where we give away the house, guys. We give away so much killer stuff. Right now, we are giving away in 3 weeks this artwork, guys. Original hand signed by the artist. You can see that. And you're going to hashtag Stranger Things to get into this one. This is like an Easter egg artwork, guys. There's so many Easter eggs in here. See if you guys can just see a few. Look at that. This thing is fire. I'm going to frame it up for you and send it right to your home. That is correct. It'll look great above someone's TV in your man cave. Thing is good. Oh, man, thing is fire. So hashtag Stranger Things on that, guys. And then we also got the Linda Blair signed Exorcist. This is from the BAM anniversary box. And what you need to do is hashtag BAM on that, guys. And then we also got the Chucky box, guy, the Child's Play Daily Dank box. And what this is I put together a box specific for you guys. I know everyone loves Chucky out there, so you're going to get the Bride of Chucky autograph. Thanks to Jeremy, big shout out. You're going to get a autograph from the movie 31, the Rob Zombie film. You're going to get a t-shirt. You're going to get the amulet that Chucky uses to transfer bodies. You're going to get stickers. You're going to get the body knocker, the Chucky body knocker. There's all sorts of stuff in there, man. That's the box to get. 2 weeks on that. Next week on the Exorcist. So on the Chucky box, you're going to hashtag Daily Dank or the Daily Dank. Either of them work. All right, guys. Like I said, it is Paranormal Tuesday, and we are getting in to a good one today, guys. We are getting into time slips and time travel. You guys voted. You wanted to hear about it, guys, and we are going to do a deep dive. I got a whole little script written out. We're going to cover like a documentary kind of style, and then we're going to join our friends and listen to some actual time slips that have happened, guys. Well, according to them. I don't want to put myself in the category just in case. No, but I've listened to a few of them. Really, really interesting. So that's what we're getting into today, guys. But what else do we get into? Before we count down to, why we count down to 420, guys, we get into the top 5 at 420, brought to you by the Healing Center of Needles, California, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green, guys. What is today? Today is Tuesday, and they got all sorts of crazy deals going down there, guys. Make sure you're hitting them up. Oh man, take advantage, take advantage. All right, guys. Today I mixed it up a little bit. We got one last cold front coming through supposedly for the rest of the world. Here where we are, probably not so much, but winter's coming to an end, guys. We had a heck of a winter, snow, all sorts of stuff, but we're gonna, it's closing in. So I threw some videos in here that's gonna remind us of why we can't wait for winter to be over. And there's some other ones in here too, guys. They're just epic fails. So here we go. Top 5 at 420. Excuse me, man. Burpee Jones. And boom goes the dynamite. That's right, guys. Top 5 at 420. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green. And I lost my music, so now. Oh. Let's check this out again. Boom, boom, and oh. Yeah, that had to hurt. Like right on the spine on that one. Oh my God. That bite came out of nowhere. I got to see that again. Oh, that guy's over on the left. Oh, man. Being blindsided like that sucks too. Oh, man. All right. Number 3, guys. It ain't the same without the music. Whoa. That's what she just said.
Are you okay?
Oh, that's hilarious. Let's see that. Whoop. And she even shut the door on herself. Oh, that's so good. Oh. All right. Number 2, guys. Oh, that's funny. All right. Number 2. Oh, he set off his airbag. He had so much rumble in the car it set off his airbag. Look. And he doesn't know what to do. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, number 1, guys. Up, and poop. Where did they go? Where'd who go? Oh, I gotta see that again. Let me get a close up on that one too. Got some air, dude. That's a home. That's not even a homemade rig. That's nature made. And boop. Oh, that was good. That was so good. Oh man, nice, nice. Oh, there's the music. All right time. Well, the rest of all right. Top 5 at 420 brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. What the hell? Oh, and boop. That sucks when you just gotta commit at one point. Oh shit! Oh damn! That took that dude right over. Oh. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that FedEx guy. All right, guys, I need you to blow up those comments for me. What are you getting into? Because it's getting close. We're counting down to 420, and we got about a minute left, guys. And I'm getting into some Smoking Lizard Vacation, guys. This is Super Troopers, all the Broken Lizard this is Smoking Lizard, but it's from the Broken Lizard group. This is a face mints. Let's do the smell test, guys. Getting close, getting close. What are you guys smoking on? Blow up those comments. Blow up those comments. And we got citrusy. Ooh, nice green. Look at that. Look at that. Nice big nugs. Woo. They are all sold out of this. Hopefully they get some more in, guys. But I topped that off with some everyday dabs since I'm out of everyday dabs. So blow up those comments, guys. Let me know what you're getting into because it is time. It is time to stop and get down with your bad self because it's 420. Boom. Goes the dynamite. That is right. How was your 420? Everyone feeling good? Everyone feeling footloose and fancy free? Oh man, I needed it. Sometimes you just need that 420. That's why it's 420 somewhere, guys. No matter you work in a warehouse in the middle of the night, well, don't advertise it. But whatever you are, make sure you handle your business, guys, and celebrate 420 the way you want to celebrate it. Doesn't need to be with weed. It could be with Cheetos. It could be with White Castle, with wine. You name it. It could be that, guys. It's your 420. You cry if you want to. All right, who's ready for Paranormal Tuesday? All right, it is Paranormal Tuesday, guys, and we're going to get into a good one today. We are getting into the realm of time travel and time slips, guys. Um, this is one you voted on, and this is what we're getting into. Time is a mysterious force, guys, that has fascinated humans for centuries. We are always looking for ways to manipulate it, whether it's through innovation of clocks, the study of relativity, or the development of time machines in popular culture. In this post, we will explore the theories of time slips and time travel and the potential implications they could have on our understanding of the universe. So, first, guys, what are time slips? A time slip is a phenomenon where a person experiences a sudden and unexpected jump in time. This could be either a few seconds to several hours, days, or even years. Time slips have been reported throughout history. Oops. Throughout history. Time slips have been reported throughout history, guys. And while they're often dismissed as hoaxes or hallucinations, some researchers believe there are many that could be a scientific explanation behind them. Everything scientists they're always looking for that answer, guys. One theory is that time slips are a result of a glitch in the fabric of space-time. According to this theory, our universe is made up of a series of interconnected dimensions, which we've talked about before. You know, the Mandela effect, those weird things that happen. Could it be a different dimension? and occasionally these dimensions can overlap. When this happens, a person can be inadvertently slip into another dimension where time runs differently. This could explain why some people report seeing things that are out of place or experiencing a sense of disorientation during a time slip. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? If you did actually have to experience one of these, it probably would be pretty disorientating. Another theory is that time slips are the result of our brains misinterpreting sensory information. Our brains are consistently um, processing information from our surroundings, and sometimes they may make a mistake. I can see that. For example, a person may see a familiar object or person and assume that they are in the present, when in fact they have slipped into the past or the future. Whatever the cause, time slips remain fascinating, mysterious phenomenon that continue to capitate, captivate researchers and public alike. So yeah, guys, the implications of time travel. Like if time travel were possible, it could have a profound impact on our understanding of the universe. For example, it could allow us to visit other points of history, witness important events firsthand, and gain a deeper understanding of the world around us. Yeah, so they talk about this. It's like it looks like a television, to be honest. It's supposedly in the Vatican, and it allows you to go to a certain place in time, like through and look through it. So, like, if you wanted to see Jesus, if you wanted to see the signing of the Declaration of Independence, if you wanted to see Vietnam, whatever. I mean, I guess we have TV. We could turn it on and watch that. But whatever it may be, you could see these historical events. That's one of the conspiracy theories that's down in the Vatican, all sorts of stuff, man. I would love to let me run loose down there, Vatican, for a few hours. All right, guys, we are going to get in. We're going to cover more time slips and time travel, but we're going to get into this video right now that these are supposedly time slips that have actually happened. Brought to us by our friends over at Scary Mysteries, guys. Make sure you're giving them a
5
shout
crazy
out.
time slip incidents that actually happened. A time slip is a kind of paranormal phenomenon in which a person, or even a group, seem to travel through time or enter an alternate version of reality by unknown means. Here are 5 crazy time slip incidents that actually happened. Number 5. Sir Robert Victor Goddard. Who would have known that Victor Goddard's weird trip into the time stream with his airplane could become one of the most popular real-life accounts of a time slip?
Oh, wow.
In 1935, Goddard, a wing commander at the time, flew a Hawker Hart biplane for the Royal Air Force, RAF, from his home base in Andover, England, to inspect what was then an abandoned airfield in Drem near Edinburgh.
Okay, I don't want to ruin this for you guys, but we're all stoned, so we can say this. Is this a poor man's Matthew McConaughey reading this? That's all you're going to be able to hear now. But let's get back into it.
That airfield, which was constructed during the First World War, was in a very dilapidated state after being abandoned. Nature had already taken over the place, and one could see numerous herds of cattle grazing on the field of overgrown grass. The Drem airfield, so to speak, had now basically become a cattle farm and utterly useless as an airfield. After that,
Utterly useless. A cow field that's utterly useless. Oh man, he slipped that one in.
Goddard proceeded to Edinburgh for a weekend visit. Then on Monday, on his flight back to the headquarters in Andover, Goddard encountered some trouble. It was raining quite heavily that day, and so he was forced to fly back to Drem, the same abandoned airfield, to get his bearings. This flight back proved to be a challenge when he lost control of his plane. The aircraft began to spiral downward. All along, the sky became even darker, the clouds grew thicker, and the rain came down more heavily than it was just a few seconds ago. It was as if he was hurling downward and quickly towards an inevitable death. As Goddard approached the old airfield, things then suddenly changed. What was once a torrential downpour of rain turned into a drizzle. The sky changed from dark and stormy to bright and sunny, and then, like a heavenly apparition, Goddard saw the airfield had become completely renovated. The strips looked like they were newly laid out. The traces of the farm were nowhere to be found, as so were the cattle and the herds. The hangars and the tarmac now appeared to be in a brand new state. It was as if he was seeing a different Drem airfield, although he knew for himself that this was exactly the same one that he visited and inspected just the other day. The baffling revelation didn't stop there, though. Getting closer to the ground, he saw a group of airplane mechanics in blue overalls tinkering a number of yellow painted planes docked at the end of the tarmac.
Okay, so my question is, I wonder if they see him, if there's like an interaction at all. Because I mean, how weird would that be? Like you're a pilot and you're like, dude, I was just here. There's no way this is happening. But yeah, I wonder if they see him and how that interaction is.
Goddard soon realized something very creepy was happening, as things were out of place. First would be the overall uniforms of the mechanics. RAF mechanics at that point in time should be wearing brown-colored overalls instead of blue. And the planes they were working on, 3 trainer biplanes and 1 monoplane, had yet to exist in the RAF. Even more so, the mechanics working in the field never seemed to have seen or heard him when in fact he was only a few feet above the ground when he flew by. Goddard pulled up his plane and managed to return to his home base safely, but was very disturbed at what he had just saw.
Okay, 2 things real quick. This guy, look at him. This dude is a no-nonsense military guy. This guy ain't making up BS stories, man. My grandfather, or I guess step-grandfather, a guy my grandma married, his name was, or he was a colonel in the Air Force and actually was a big part of Nellis. And saw a lot of stuff, but he was like very no nonsense, and like I think I've told the story on here. He would get drunk and like talk some UFOs and stuff, and no one knew quite what he was making out. But now that you're like, oh, wait a minute, but yeah, this guy's the same, no nonsense. He ain't making up stories. And I wanted to point out they didn't see him, so that is definitely something like a time slip.
He spoke of his weird experience to his friends in the Air Force, but most of them didn't believe him. Then, a few years later, the Drem Air Base eventually resurfaced in 1939, and it was at this point that something utterly chilling had transpired. New RAF biplane and monoplane trainers had been introduced, and they come in yellow paint, the same as what he saw that one fateful day 4 years earlier. Meanwhile, the Air Force had also begun changing the color of mechanic overalls from brown to blue. Goddard chose to remain silent over the issue out of fear of being discharged from the service on mental grounds. 27 years went by, and Goddard decided to tell it all in a book called Flight Towards Reality. He was convinced, as were other people, that he somehow must have traveled, even if just for a brief moment, into the future. Number 4.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that one? That one is interesting. I mean, electric storms, things could happen. I don't know. Very, very interesting on that one.
Father Ernetti's chronovisor.
This is it. This is the one I was telling you
Has
guys
it ever
about.
crossed your mind about what happens to all the sights and sounds that we as humans make? Do these things disappear and vanish?
So this is the chronovisor. This is the one that's in the Vatican I was literally just talking about.
Do they continue to exist in ways and forms unknown to us? And if so, is there any way that we can access them? This is exactly the question that one Italian priest and scientist had been trying to answer, and he reportedly did so with an instrument so bizarre yet so real. The device is called the chronovisor. The clergyman in question was Father Pellegrino Ernetti. Father Ernetti has said to have collaborated with some of the greatest minds of his time to work on this project. Big names such as Enrico Fermi, the architect of the nuclear age, and Werner von Braun, the famous German rocket scientist, were rumored to have worked with Ernetti in making the chronovisor sometime in the 1950s.
Boy, those are some shady looking dudes. How would you like to walk down an alley and freaking see those three guys waiting for you? Come with us. We need your organs. We're going to sell you now. Oh man. So I know Werner von Braun came over, defected Germany, and he helped us with our space race. Dude's a Nazi. Like, maybe he didn't full play. Like, these guys look like straight up Nazis. I'm sorry. I would not be happy to walk down an alley and see these three guys yelling at me to come over here. Nope, nope, nope. They look like guards that freaking in a horror. V for Vendetta. They're the guards who try to rape Natalie Portman in the beginning. That's who these guys are, man. Horrible.
Book by priest and paranormal expert Francois Brune, titled The Vatican's New Mystery, revealed eerie and at the same time mind-boggling details about this instrument. In its essence, Father Ernetti's invention could be programmed to tune into the past, allowing the viewer to get to literally see and hear the events that had occurred years or even centuries earlier. In Brune's account, Father Ernetti explained that all the sights and sounds that humanity had made since the beginning of time are still floating through space, and this machine, the chronovisor, works in such a way that it detects such signals and broadcasts them into an accompanying device. The entire setup consists of a huge cabinet that has an antenna made from unknown metals, a connecting cathode ray tube, of which the display and sound transmits, and a panel of control buttons and levers. The chronovisor could then be programmed to view and even record specific times, locations, and events in the past. Father Ernetti was supposed to have personally caught glimpses on a significant number of historical events using his invention. This included the speech given by the French conqueror Napoleon and a production of the play Thais by the Roman poet Quintus Ennius.
On that one, they said that's what he said, but a lot of the things he said weren't true about it. That like experts came through and said that it sounded like something maybe somebody had made up. So that's one thing about this one.
The latter work is said to be once lost, but through the chronovisor, Father Ernetti claimed to have reconstructed the entire text. It was then translated to English at Princeton University, but perhaps the most notable event that Father Ernetti caught a glimpse of would be the crucifixion of Jesus Christ himself. And Ernetti didn't just gaze into this event, he apparently had even taken a photograph of Christ in his last moments here on earth. The picture went on to circulate after it was published in an issue of an Italian weekly news magazine, La Domenica del Corriere, or the Courier.
Hey guys, what's your favorite article written by El Domenico Report? Yeah, what he said.
The Courier's Sunday. The image in question shows the face of a bearded man with eyes looking upwards. When asked on the whereabouts of the device, Father Ernetti said that he and the team decided to dismantle it. With the power it holds, they fear that it could be used for evil things, including putting up the most fearsome dictatorship the world has ever seen. Number 3.
All right, guys, we are going to cut that right there. Now, that the chronovisor, that's one of the most interesting things to me. Man, the Vatican, they're hiding a lot of stuff down there, guys. Ran a little long, so I wanted to wrap it up, guys. We'll have to continue this. You know what? I'm gonna drop one on the website, guys. I'm gonna give you a special. We'll drop it on Thursday. We're gonna do a Paranormal Tuesday on Thursday special, website exclusive, guys, and we're gonna cover in depth the full time travel, chronovisor, everything. coronavirus. I kept wanting to say coronavirus. You guys know what I'm talking about. So we'll cover all that. I'll drop that one on Thursday. I'll post up on the website so you guys will know. That will be a website exclusive on the dank.com, guys. So, in conclusion, the theories of time slips and time travel remain fascinating and mysterious, offering a glimpse into the possibilities of the universe beyond our current understanding. While scientific feasibility of time travel remains largely unproven, the continued study of these phenomenon could lead to new breakthroughs in our understanding of the world around us. Whatever we achieve the ability to whether we ever achieve the ability to travel through time or not, the study of time will continue to captivate imaginations, scientists, and the public alike. Now, let's take a moment to hear from you guys, our listeners, the Dank Nation. What do you think is the most? What do you guys think? What they missed? Old Chat GPT mixed up two things. What do you guys think about the time travel or the time slips that we just talked about? What do you think? You think they're explainable? You know, or do you think maybe it was a figment of like we'll say the World War II guy, the British guy? Um, was that a figment of his imagination? Was it maybe he was in the storm, or was it a time slip? What do you guys think of the coronavirus, the coronoscope, or whatever that was called? The ability to see events in the future and in the past, and you can't interfere, but you could witness them. I don't know. I don't know. Even with those three Nazis looking down, helping, I don't know if they could even do that. There's so much like mystery behind this stuff. You look at the pyramids in Egypt. There's so much breaking knowledge of time, and that there's things. I mean, we could have been so far advanced and then retrograded back, and now we're getting back on. I mean, there's so many unexplained things with the time travel, stargates, time slips, other dimensions, guys, aliens. I mean, who knows what's really out there? But that's why you guys come over here to elevate our minds and get crazy on Paranormal Tuesday, guys. Where's it at? There it is. Paranormal Tuesday. All right, guys. So make sure you tune in on Thursday, thedailydank.com around 7 p.m. We'll be doing a live cast. Will be exclusive for dailydank.com people that come over there, dailydank.com, but it's not going to be on YouTube, guys. We're going to get a little more granular, if you will, with this subject, guys. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in so much, man. Awesome. Got the Kingman crew, big shout out, the usual suspects. You guys know who you are. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you're getting in on these giveaways, guys. Hashtag BAM for The Exorcist. Hashtag Stranger Things for the artwork, guys. Exclusive, autographed by the artist. Look at that. So many Easter eggs in there, guys. You'll never find them all. That's a challenge. What else we got? We got the hashtag Daily Dank for the Bride of Chucky autograph, Jennifer Tilly, and the whole box of Chucky goodness, Daily Dank goodness, and all that, guys. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys so much. Tomorrow's Weed Wednesday. Make sure you're tuning into the 710 show. We're having a blast over there, guys. Super interactive. Get ready to get your funny on. All right, guys, be sure you're tuning in. I will see you at 7:10 in the morning tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you. Be good to one another out there.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.